as we wait for the Ghana Black Stars squad to be named, of course, rumors are lingering about who will be included and who will not be included. The latest rumor going around is that Captain Andre Ayew, who is currently without a club, is said to be named in Coach Chris Hughton's squad. It has got a lot of people talking. Ire of fans incurred, saying he doesn't merit it. I'll give my 2 cents on the matter and let me know yours in the comments box. We're also going to talk about Thomas Partey. Yes, some comments in the past few months after he came up as a person of interest for the Saudi League. Arsenal wanted to sell him. He was not part of Arteta's plans, all that. His teammate Zinchenko has given an assessment of his style of play, rating him higher than the likes of Rodri at Manchester City, to the shock of a Manchester United legend in Rio Ferdinand. We'll look at that video in how he assessed Thomas Partey and his abilities, calling him one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. So just subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll start off from the camp of the Ghana Black Stars squad, which is yet to be named by Coach Chris Hughton. The coach will name a squad that will play in Ghana's final Afcon Qualifier game versus Central African Republic. A draw will get us over the line in qualification, but Ghana have not yet named their squad, at least not officially yet. The rumors, however, are that Captain Andre Ayew, who is without a club, is going to be included here. And the reasons are quite interesting, because we all know that for a squad to be named like that, we need players who are playing regularly and players who would have an impact on the team. Andre Ayew is obviously not playing. He has not played for a club side since the season started, and he's expected to be in Ghana's squad. A game against Central African Republic, the 33-year-old is still without a club and not likely to start crucial game. But Chris Hughton is looking at experience and leadership of the captain. So if he's not going to start any of the game or the game we are playing in question, why is he being included to take up squad space? Why can't he be part of the not squad space, but then part of the team that helps the players and motivation if that's what they want? Why does he have to take up squad space? I respect Andre Ayew and his contribution to the Ghana Black Stars in the past, but even he would be the first to admit that a player who does not play regularly does not merit a call-up. A player who is unattached to a club at the moment should not be getting into the conversation of filling up a squad space in the national team. You might say, Sahara, why are you saying that? He's the captain, he deserves to be in there. If we do this, we are setting a precedent where the Black Stars team does not have the cream of the crop. We are setting up a precedent where we might not get players playing with commitment, because they would feel that the team belongs to some people. Even though they don't have a club, they are even getting a call up. The message would be sending across would not be the best, and Chris Hughton has to stand his ground on that matter. I think it's part of the reasons why probably the squad list has delayed. It is interesting to see how this will pan out, but I for one don't think Andre should be in the squad list. At least he can be part of the team that travels for the game, but to take up squad space, well, I don't know what you think, especially when he has not played any football since the season started for any club. He's currently without a club, and that is the main worry. That should be of concern to him than playing for the national team. We've seen players in the past who have used the national team to get opportunities to play in other clubs. But Andre, his situation is quite different here. I don't think he was injured. I think he's fully fit. He's just not found a club yet. And hopefully, in due course, he will get the club. But for now, I think he has to sit this one out. Let me know what you think in the comments box. My next story has to do with Thomas Partey, one of the most underrated players according to Zinchenko. He spoke highly of the Ghana Black Stars man, and let's have a listen to what he had to say about him.
Who's probably the most underrated player in your eyes in the Premier League?
I think Thomas Partey.
Really?
Yes.
Is he better than Casemiro for you?
He's absolutely world-class player as well, Casemiro.
Which we know.
League say about, but for me, if you want me to choose one, Thomas Partey.
Oh, thank you very much.
I had debate in my head.
Yeah.
Who is actually the best holder midfielder I ever played with? The debate was between Fernandinho, Thomas Partey, and Rodri. But Thomas Partey is, I don't know.
But it's
Listen, I mean, like,
Rio's left the room.
He's great, but he's better than Rodri.
He has everything. Rodri is absolutely fit so well for City system. If you take him out, it's different City. He's like the main detail there. Because for me, at City, this is the hardest, the toughest, the hardest position to play. It's the hardest. And Rodri suits there so well.
Quality.
Not overall qualities. Honestly.
Well, you saw and heard Zinchenko there talking highly of the Ghana Black Stars man, Thomas Partey. Partey has been an amazing player for Arsenal since joining them. Zinchenko says he's one of the underrated players, rating him above Rodri. And Rio Ferdinand, you would have seen there, was surprised and said he was leaving. But what Rio Ferdinand seems to forget is that Rodri and Thomas Partey were in the same Atletico Madrid team, and Partey was always benching him. He played ahead of Partey. Simeone preferred Partey ahead of Rodri. It was clear that Rodri was not on the same wavelength as Partey. And the way Rodri is playing right now, I have to say that it has to do more with Pep Guardiola and the system he is playing in. Guardiola, we all know, improves and adds value to players. So imagine if Thomas Partey was playing under Pep Guardiola, what he would be offering them. It'll be interesting to see. Maybe we'll have that happen one day when Guardiola probably takes over the helm at Arsenal. Not now, or Partey moving to Manchester City. Never say never in this football world. But clearly Zinchenko does know what he is talking about. The best people you can ever get to judge players are players who have played with each other before. He's played with Rodri before. He's played with Partey, and he's telling us Partey is the best. The better of the two, at least, and better than even Casemiro. He respects Casemiro a lot, but he rates Partey higher, and I'll take his word for it. I know Thomas Partey is an amazingly tremendous player. He does well with his club side, and Arsenal, he's what makes them tick. Many people might not agree with that, but we'll take it from someone who has played with both players before, and I, for one, would buy that over what anyone says at all. But let me know what you think in the comments box. Was he a bit exaggerated? Do you agree with what he said? I 100% do agree with him. Partey is the man, and he is really good. He is that good, in my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments box. So that has been it for today. Talking to you about Andre Ayew's possible inclusion in Ghana's Afcon Qualifier game versus Central African Republic. I feel he's not with the club, hence should not be added. Let me know what you think. Thomas Partey rated highly by Zinchenko, his teammates, ahead of Rodri and Casemiro. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great week.